So I did a lot of grinding. In my opinion, far too much grinding. And I still have not gotten all of the damn books. Because a lot of these books that I have not gotten are best to farm after the events of the Mechonis Core, which I know the end of that is the end of Chapter 17. I'm currently on Chapter 15, for everyone who does not remember or is new to my playthrough. Now, before I reveal what these levels are, I would like to point out that I can't stand how low of a percent these books are. I am not trying to say that it should be a 90% drop, but like, I feel like 5% should be the lowest that it goes. There are some drops that I skipped, mind you, that are like 0.4% to drop. And a lot of these enemies, for whatever reason, are fucking terrified of water. Just water falling down the sky is enough to make these enemies just leave. For no reason. Now, before I show the levels, I want you to remember that when I started my grind, I was level 70. And now I'm level 93. Now, to show the progress, I just got Melia's Shadow Stitch because I was beating up immovable Gonzalez or whatever. And I will put my face over here so I can show my progress. Now, side note, I paid no attention to the guys. If I got their book, great, but my main focus was my 3 right here. So, I will show all of the progress that I have made. For Fiora here, Healing Energy, Lock On, Guard Shift, Ether Drain. Oh, it's only 3. Those 4, I can count. Those 4 are best to get after the Mechonis Core. Otherwise, I think the spawns are like 0.4%. Or some places I just can't get to because the place is exploded. Melia, I was unable to get Wind, but I was able to get a good amount of progress for her. And then Charla, she's okay, but, you know, I got a decent amount. Now, these guys, I did not get that much of, but it's also fine because I was not focusing on getting them. I am very thankful that you can just grab the intermediate or whatever books to unlock everything, because I swear I've missed a lot of these advanced books. I also got Monado armor. Great. Never gonna fucking use it because I don't use Shulk. But another thing that I was grinding, and there is a damn reason I didn't film it, was, where is it? Skill trees. I have no idea why I did this. But, skill links, I got the loser almost maxed out. And I still have more grinding to do, so I'll have either another pause afterwards, or I might splice it together after a grinding session. But like, my point is, I might have a break, might not. because my plan... Oh yeah, I should probably show how much time I've wasted in my life. So if we go to save... I have wasted that amount of hours. I'm not going to do the math. I don't know where I started. But to put into perspective, right up here, Chapter 13 was 43 hours in, and Chapter 15 has 116 more hours for 2 chapters. And at the time of my recording this right now, it is Christmas Eve. I have no idea when I'm going to upload and edit this, so as far as I know, it's way past Christmas. Hell, it could be fucking New Year's by this point. So finally, let us continue with the bleedy bloody story. What do you want, you fat fuck?
Yes?
I have known Voltac for about 300 years now. Good for you. So you could say we haven't really known each other long. But he's reliable and I can learn a lot from him during work. I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to talk to the fat ass. I don't care about your lore. You all set to go? No, let me grind for another 100 hours. We're heading to the Mechonis core. You better be ready. You all ready to head off? So we haven't even bloody started the Mechonis core. Well, that's lovely.
Do my eyes deceive me? The Mechonis is moving.
Oi, you! I'm warning you! You better not drop me! You let me go, and you'll be doing sit-ups for the rest of your life! Yes, Colonel!
I would also like to point out that because I'm level 93, I don't think I have to do any more enemy parts. I am fairly certain every single enemy is going to be passive now. I'm sure I could just walk right up to the boss, go poke, he will explode, and then the chapter will end. I love that the challenge has been eliminated from this game, from how much grinding I had to do to get my party to be good. Great game design. And as always, not sponsored.
Linnea!
I am sorry. For Lady Mayneth's will to be realized, I had no choice but to use your body. Even so...
Actually, I'm grateful. Thanks to this body, I got to see Shulk and the others again.
Where is Lady Mayneth now?
Shall I call her? She is usually asleep. Maybe she just doesn't want to disturb me.
That reminds me a lot of Micaiah and Yune. If you understand the reference, then you'll understand the reference, but unless like body sharing works like that, where one person controls and the other one sleeps, I wouldn't be shocked if that's just common for these types of scenarios. But I just got flashbacks to Micaiah and Yune.
It's an unusual feeling. 2 hearts in one body. It's not every day you get to experience something like this.
I see. That is a great relief.
It's as if I can see into her heart. We each know what the other's thinking, but it's strange. It feels like there's a part of my heart that's hidden. It's the part that holds Maynard's feelings, and I can't see them. Maybe it's only natural. Everyone has one or two secrets, right?
I actually managed to pause when there was no subtitles. That is like an ideal thumbnail-ass image right there. Like, that's the type of thumbnails that I do, and then like there's something in the background down there. Imagine there's something in the background. Funny. But I can't use this because it's a spoiler. I mean, I'm not expecting the game to go, hush, hush, Fiora's still alive at this point in the game. But, like, I don't want to spoil anyone who has not played Xenoblade. So, I don't want to put Fiora in thumbnails. I've put the occasional little bit of Fiora in thumbnails, but I've always had to pixel her. But I like this image. It's very pretty.
But I know how much she cares about this world. That's why I'm happy to let her use my body.
Fiora, I think Lady Maynard is glad that she met you.
Yeah, I know.
Let me kill shit.
Shulk, good news from His Highness. The Allied force retreated in time. Casualties were kept to a minimum.
Glad to hear it.
That's great news.
All areas are being prepared for evacuation. We can only hope they make it.
Can anyone else hear what they're saying? Because the music's too gosh damn loud. Whoever makes the audio here, not a good idea. I can't bloody hear the dialogue. That's kind of important for a story-driven game.
We won't let them down. This is one fight we can't afford to lose.
Get up on Ricky, all set! Ricky, bounce some heads!
We'll go with you. Can't beat strength in numbers.
Really? You're a tough old-timer.
What's this? The old fossil wants to tag along. As long as you don't slow us down.
Let's see who makes it through the battle.
Do I have to get his books too? Mister, I only used 2 moves. It'll be a quick grind at least. And now I warp out.
We're here. Everyone ready?
Ready.
Anytime.
Leave it to Hirobon Ricky!
Hey, Shulk. What is it this time? Stop worrying and come on.
The Monado isn't at full strength. I don't know if it can beat Egil.
You talking about that apocryph, whatchamacallit thing? Don't worry. He's no match for all of us together.
At least the previous encounter allowed us to gauge how he fights. We won't make the same mistakes again.
Why does this man always have standby pissed off face? No, I think it's resting bitch face or something. He's just always angry. He's just always, the whole time, just eyebrows, just constantly. I want to fucking murder everyone I see. I want to fucking murder everyone, especially this fuckboy beside me. And he's always angry.
The core is directly linked to the Apocrypha generator. Destroy the generator, and the Apocrypha field will deactivate, allowing Shulk's Monado to function properly again.
Now you tell us. I wish you'd said something earlier. Oh, Shulk, did you hear that? Looks like you'll get your wish.
If there's one person who's paying attention, it's Special Main Character Boy. You don't need to ask if Special Main Character Boy was paying attention. You're the one we have to ask if you were paying attention. Everyone else, even the fucking Furby, is likely paying attention to what was happening. Of course he's making that dumbass face too. Were you listening? I hate you so much.
Something's not right.
What?
Egil. He called me Zanza. The same Zanza who devastated Mechonis. What did he mean?
He was just trying to get to you.
I told you before, right? I haven't had any visions lately.
Yeah?
But I still know, if I concentrate, I feel like something will happen, and it does.
Are you saying you don't need a vision to know what comes next? Pull the other one.
Ryan, you're going to scratch your head with your right hand.
What are you on about, Shulk? Stop playing around. Oh. But how did you do that?
You mean that thing that I do consistently where I always rub my head like I'm Rex? How did you know I was going to do that? Do you also know my catchphrase? It's Ricky time? No. It's Jonathan time? No. Oh, it's right time. Also, let's not lose our heads though. Did you know that, Shulk? Do you need a vision for that? I hate you so much.
I can't work it out. Ever since we came to Mechonis, my abilities have been changing. Why would that happen? If it's true that Zanza used the Monado to lay waste to Mechonis, then is it right for me to use it? Is what I'm trying to do really the right thing?
Shulk!
I just got the fucking image in my head as Shulk is having this conflict in his head. Somewhere out there in the fucking timeline, Rex is like, oh boy, Pyra and Mithra have big boobies. I'm so lucky to be with them. Just, okay, I want to make it clear. I fucking love Xenoblade 2. But it's stupid. I'm not saying anything shocking by saying Xenoblade 2 is stupid. But tell me you can't fucking see it. As Shulk is going through this in a monologue, Rex is like, oh boy, boobies. You can see it. I don't know what is happening canonically at this point, because there's a difference between what is happening in my playthrough at this current moment and what's happening canonically. I don't know what's happening canonically, but I'm sure it's some silly moment in Xeno 2. So I just started giggling, because as Shulk is like, am I doing the right thing? All I can think of Rex is going, ha, boobies!
Shulk! What's wrong?
You alright?
I don't regret that I'm pausing a lot, because I would rather pause and then say things as opposed to talk over the dialogue. I'm not remembering Rex this time. I mean, I kind of was. It's hard to not imagine Rex compared to Shulk. But as much as I am in this moment, I just got the image of Shulk's voice actor, who has the same first name as me, so I'm going to call him No, I don't know what his last name is, and I don't want to judge, and I don't want to assume. I don't like saying my name, so I'm not going to call him by his name, but Shulk's voice actor. I just get the image of him fucking up that screen. So then the director has to yell, "Cut! Alright, do the blood curdling scream all over again." The voice actor's like, "Okay, ah!" Like, you know? Like, I'm not a voice actor, so like I can't mock that scream. But as he's having this blood curdling scream, I'm just thinking in my head, how many takes did it take for him to do that scream? It's not sucking me out of the moment. It's not, but it's a little thing in my mind that I'm giggling at internally over the thought of the voice actor having to do this totally intense scream multiple times.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm fine now.
Man.
Your control of the Monado has always been flawless. It never crossed my mind that this would happen to you too. Are you sure you're okay?
Perhaps you are suffering this much because you put all your energy into fighting the effect of the Apocrypha.
Ain't you learnt yet, Shulk? How many times do I have to tell you? If something's up, you've got to spit it out, man.
Giant missed opportunity. Giant missed opportunity. How many times do I have to tell you, Shulk? Let's not lose our heads, though. Like, I get that this game is supposed to be serious, but you can still throw in a joke. I understand that this is a serious moment. I'm not saying to go full on Xenoblade 2 and go boobies on this scene. But, like, you could throw a joke in here. And, like, him saying, "Let's not lose our heads, though," as said it as it is, and it drove me nuts every time I had to grind with this man to get affinity points. It's something we're familiar with him saying. I'm not thinking about this guy as the wise one of the group. If there's going to be the wise one of the group, it's Dunban. This guy's the stupid muscle. That's his character trope. He's not going to be the wise one who's giving Shulk advice. I would argue, and you could call me wrong, I would argue that the Furby has better advice to give than Muscle McGee. But it was a missed opportunity for him to go, "Let's not lose our heads, though." And yes, I have to do that every time I say his line. Rhyme.
I ain't just talking about visions. I mean, whatever's on your mind. All right?
Sorry, Ryan.
Don't go apologizing. It's my fault for not noticing. Let's get one thing straight. I've still got your back.
Thanks. No.
Huh?
Prepare to die. Shulk. No. Zanza.
This wasn't caused by the Apocrypha. It's a completely different kind of power.
Shulk.
What's happening to me?
I know I should be glad we made it this far, but if we don't find the Apocrypha generator soon...
Exactly. The fight against Egil's not going to be easy with the Monado in its current state. And we don't know what kind of toll it'll take on Shulk's body. We have to destroy that generator.
It's up ahead.
Shulk?
There's a strong energy coming from up ahead. That has to be it.
Really?
Yes.
Then this is it. Egil's gonna be scrap metal when I'm through with him.
I sure hope I could just run through everything. Alright. So, I do enjoy playing Fiora now, and I'll show why later. But, Melia's AI sucks. I mean, granted, Charla's AI also sucks, so... Also, I don't know if you guys know this by this point. You probably do, considering how far I am in the game. Yeah, I don't care how good Charla is. I don't care if she is the worst character. I don't care if she's the most OP character. I'm gonna have her on my team. My team is full of ladies. And I guarantee you, if the no pawn was female, I would not be using it. Where am I? Central Factory. So, I know there's enemies to farm, I believe in Mechonis Field, Central Factory, Prison Island, and basically every place that exploded, I have to farm. Hopefully it wasn't glitchy through the cutscene. But, yeah, every place that exploded, of course I have to go back, so... I am put in an interesting position where I'm going to make progress here, record it, go back, and then do my grinding before 17, or do I have to go after 17? No, I think I can rework back after 17 ends, and I'm assuming I can go back to Prison Island and rest, and if not, then I can just still go back anyways. But I'm going to make progress, delete progress, farm, remake the progress, so it's very possible when I do the new parts, I might be even higher of a level.